Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Club, the host of the Club of Sports World, live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you with you guys about the fact that the Knicks have defeated the Bulls 107 to 103. I'll talk with you guys about the AEW's Beach Bash results, and I'll tell you an NJPW star Kenta showed up. By the way, thank you, Jon Moxley. I'll tell you about that, and I'll tell you what's going to occur next week. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact that the Pels defeated the Suns, about the Bucks defeating the Pacers, about the fact that you will see Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne for the NXT title at TakeOver Vengeance Day. That's on Valentine's for everybody. So that's all there is for that. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that the AEW Women's Title Eliminated Tournament, the competitors of US, tell you who they are. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that Miko Satomura is going to be appearing on NXT UK next week, guys, next Thursday. Stay tuned for that. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that Mavs defeated the Hawks 122 to 116. The Duke versus UNC historic rivalry game Saturday. And the fact that the legacy of Tampa Bay TB12 Tom Brady dies this Sunday at Super 55 when Chiefs Kingdom destroy him yet again, walking us back-to-back Super Bowl. I'll tell you exactly what the end game's going to be for that. So I'll tell you why that is exactly, ladies and gentlemen, just for now on that. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, I'll start things off with the fact that the Knicks defeated the Bulls 107 to 103, where you saw Orange Julius Randle scored 27 points, 6 rebounds and assists, 2 steals. RJ Barrett scored 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Elfrid Payton scored 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. Zach Levine scored 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Coby White scored 13 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal in that game. Knicks, they stepped up. They did pretty good. So Ruggers not looking good, but they just got to get some more wins of what they're really going to need. So hopefully the Knicks, they step it up, they get together. That's what they got to do right there, everybody. Also, talk with you about the fact that the AEW Beach Break results, everybody. MJF and Y2J Chris Jericho won the AEW Tag Team Battle Royal. They will face the Young Bucks for the AEW Tag Team titles, the AEW Revolution pay-per-view. Talk with you guys. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. defeats Thunder Rosa. Hangman Adam Page and Matt Hart defeated Chaos Project of Luther and Serpentico. Kip Sabian. Miro was the best man for Kip Sabian. Good one, though. But best friends, they crashed the wedding. Best friends, Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy, they crashed the wedding. So that did not look good there. Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford were not satisfied, and especially Miro, too, as well. So that's all there is for that, everybody, on that. Also, this, though, guys. SHAQ and Jade Cargill, they're going to face Cody and Red Velvet March 3rd in mixed tag. Are you kidding me? Really? Last night I saw SHAQ compete in a Royal Rumble. He was in the Big Show. That was a good one. Dynamite, doing promos. I mean, he's going to do the Black Tornado on Cody. Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. This is really insane. Why would SHAQ? I mean, SHAQ can't even wrestle. Like, SHAQ even signed up for that. I mean, that's not right. SHAQ should not be competing. He should just stay. He needs to stay retired. That's ridiculous. He needs to stay retired because that just can't happen. It really can't. So yeah, SHAQ and Jade Cargill, they will take on Cody and Red Velvet March 3rd. By the way, so I really don't know if SHAQ. I don't know what SHAQ got himself into, but he needs to think about this. That's what he needs to do right there. Hopefully, he thinks it over. That's what he needs to do. Also, some other news here that also Lance Archer defeats Eddie Kingston in a Lumberjack match. Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers, they defeated Jon Moxley, Pac, and Rey Fenix. Lance Archer would attack the Good Brothers. Then, next thing you know it, Kenta attack. He appears He appears at AEW Dynamite last night, Beach Break, attacked Jon Moxley with the GTS. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Jon Moxley. Now this is for NJPW's road to New Beginning. NJPW's. Yeah, so basically I can't tell you though that Jon Moxley versus Kenta. So yes, it will be yeah, so basically this is now remember guys, Kenta did attack Jon Moxley last night at AEW Dynamite's beach break, hitting him with a GTS. Now this is before, now Jon Moxley will defend the IWGP US against Kenta at NJPW's New Beginning pay-per-view on the 26th. On the 26th, by the way, everybody. And remember, Jon Moxley, he did attack at NJPW, but then tonight ESPN is going to premiere its next 30 for 30 film. This one's going to be great. Al Davis versus the NFL. In some ways, one of the most. Remember, Jon Moxley hit Kenta with a Death Rider at NJPW Strong, but then Kenta last night made a huge AEW appearance, hits Jon Moxley with the GTS, and Kenny Omega walked out, and Kenta walked out. So I can tell you what's going to happen next. So I can't tell now. Yeah, Jon Moxley is going to face Kenta for the IWGP US Title at New Beginning, at NJPW's New Beginning pay-per-view, guys, on the 26th. But I can't tell you what's going to happen next week, guys. You will be seeing next week's Dynamite. You will see AEW champ Kenny Omega and Kenta versus Jon Moxley and Lance Archer. Falls count anywhere, anything goes. That's next week, guys. That is must see, must watch. And I gotta say, Kenta and AEW's best thing I've ever seen. I'll tell you that right now. So I know you guys have been wondering for sure. Is there? I mean, we've seen Impact AEW crossover, and it seems like NJPW is crossing over to AEW. And oh my goodness! I mean, Kenta just landed the first shot on Jon Moxley. Oh my goodness! I gotta tell you that was amazing. That's the best thing to ever happen. I can tell you that right now. So, gotta give it credit's due, guys. Gotta give it credit's due. So, that's a lot of people looking forward to. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, Kenta. Would Kenta even sign with AEW? Let me know in the comments about that. And I can tell you'll see him in action next week as he teams up with Kenny Omega, the AEW champ. He takes on the IWGP US champ, Jon Moxley, and also Lance Archer in the Falls Count Anywhere Anything Goes match, which will be must see, must watch right there, guys. So check that out, and that's the best thing to happen there. I can tell you that right now. So that's next week, guys. Check that out. So there's need to on that. Also, some other news you want to get into that the Mavs defeat the Hawks 122 to 116. Where look at those results right there, everybody, for now on that. Also, the Mavs defeated the Hawks 122 to 116. But Luka Doncic scored 27 points, 8 rebounds, 14 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Kristaps Porzingis scored 24 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Tim Hardaway Jr. scored 22 points, 4 rebounds. John Collins scored 35 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Ice Trae Young scored 21 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. Kevin Porter scored 21 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. So let's need the Mavs will be taking on those puny Warriors later on tonight, guys. Check that out. Watch the match show those puny warriors tonight. Check that out, guys, everybody. Also, guys, the Pels defeat the Suns 123-101. We saw Malzai Williamson scored 28 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Brandon Ingram right here scored 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. Lonzo Ball scored 18 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, steal. Dan Bogan scored 25 points, 2 assists. CB3 scored 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. And DeAndre Ayton scored 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block in that game. Pels, they're playing pretty good. I'll tell you that right now. They're looking pretty good. Suns, wow. That's right there, but they'll be back. But that's all there is now. It was a good game. That's all there's need to on that, everybody. The Bucks right now defeated the Pacers 130-110 last night. The Greek Freak scored 21 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Chris Middleton scored 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Dante DiVincenzo scored 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. You saw Brook Lopez score 11 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 assist, and block. Drew Holiday scored 10 points, 7 rebounds, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and steals, 1 block. Brian Porter scored 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and steals, 1 block. Domantas Sabonis scored 33 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and Justin Holiday scored 13 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and block, 2 steals in that game. The Bucks right now, they're looking pretty good right now. I'll say that right now. The Bucks, Greg Frigg is thinking that he's going to get back to the playoffs, which he will. Don't make no mistake about that. The Bucks right now, they got the work cut out for them. That's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. And, Bucks are looking pretty good so far, and they have now lost the beat, since I can tell you that right now. So, Bucks, can they really make it back to the NBA Finals? Can they really make it to the NBA Finals this time? Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll just sponsor, sure, buddy, and that's all there is you need to know on that. Also, right here, ladies and gents, other news I want to get into that the Sixers defeat the Hornets 118-111. Rachel Joel Embiid scored 34 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and steals, 1 block. Tobias Harris scored 26 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Ben Simmons right here scored 15 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Gordon Hayward scored 22 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. LaMelo Ball scored 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Clips defeat, and that's all there's need to that. Sixers look pretty good. Also, Clips defeat the Cavs 121-99. Where you saw PG scored 36 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Bloody Killer Kawhi Leonard scored 24 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Serge Ibaka scored 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Lem Pepper Lou Williams scored 15 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal and a block. Kyle Sexton scored 27 points, 1 rebound, and steal, 5 assists. Darius Garland scored 23 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Andre Drummond scored 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Clips looking pretty good so far, so there's no stopping them. I mean, not so much. That's all there's to do on that, buddy. Also, guys, the Wiz defeated the Heat 103-100. Bradley Beal, who really wants out of the Wiz, by the way, even though he's showing a little frustration, he scored 32 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and a block. Roy Hachimura scored 11 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Tyler Hero scored 20 points and 2 rebounds. Jimmy Bucket scored 19 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. Bam Bam Adebayo scored 17 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Wiz, Bradley Beal scored 9 points, but he may consider wanting out the Wiz, by the way. I can tell you that right now. And there may be rumblings of him being traded. So that's all there is he needs to know on that, everybody. So a little more to it than that. So there's it. Also, guys, I want to tell you guys about the AEW Women's Title Tournament eliminated tournament competitors who's in there for USA and Japan. USA side, you will see the NJPW Women's Champ Serena Deeb, Riho, the first inaugural AEW Women's Champ. You will see Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, Tay Conti, Thunder Rosa, Nyla Rose, Anna Jay, Layla Hirsch. In Japan side, you will see Asia Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, Veni, Emi Sakura, Ryo Mizunami, Mei, Suruka, Rin Kanokura, and Maki Ito. So those are the women that can be competing in the AEW Women's Eliminated Tournament. Eliminated title tournament, by the way, everybody. So, and the winner of that match will face Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's title. By the things that were there, and that match could happen at AEW Revolution. By the way, I can tell you that right now. And that's all there's need to know on that, everybody. So, that's what everybody. Also, there's just another news I want to get into. By the way, Finn Balor will be facing Pete Dunne for the NXT title. Takeover Vengeance Day, which you must see, must watch, and that's gonna be live with the W Network, guys. Check that out. Guess who's gonna be there? Edge. NXT got rated R last night, and I gotta say, Edge is gonna be watching real closely because he's never had the NXT title. So my question is, could Edge be going after the NXT title? By the way, could that be his ultimate decision? Yes, he can go to any brand he wants. He can go to Raw, SmackDown, NXT, but to have him go to the NXT, but to have him, however, go on to get the NXT title, that's a big one right there. I can tell you that. And then next thing you know, is confronted by Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is the former NXT champ, and he never lost that title. I can tell you that right now. So that was real interesting. That was really, really interesting. So could Edge and Karrion Kross fight each other? That was a surprise right there. I can tell you. And Edge goes to WrestleMania, but I can tell you that. So he can make one. So which decision do you think the Edge is gonna make? Could he be going to the WWE title against Drew McIntyre? Could he be going out to the NXT title he's never held on to, that he's never had at all? Or could he go to the Universal title of Roman Reigns and he faces him at WrestleMania? So let me know what Edge's decision is going to be. Let me know who you think he's going to face, by the way, at WrestleMania. Is it going to be Finn Balor? Is it going to be Roman Reigns at the table, the Tribal Chief? Or is it going to be Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, by the way? And he got kicked by a longtime best friend, Sheamus, by the way, everybody. So doesn't make a lot of sense there. I can tell you that right now. So honestly, Sheamus going to the WWE title. It's a lot with that. Sheamus is the former WWE champ, but that says a lot right there, everybody. That's all there's need to know. So nothing more to it, everybody needs to know that. Also, another news you want to get into that Miko Satomura, she'll make her debut appearance on NXT UK next week, guys. Be sure to check that out, guys. Must watch. She is the legend, the final boss. And I will admit right now that Miko Satomura is going to make a whole lot of. She's a former Mae Classic competitor. She owns Joshi Wrestling. She's an absolute legend, an icon, which she is. And she would most certainly jump ship to the NXT roster too and go up to the NXT Women's title. But oh my goodness, that would be huge. That is really, really, really huge, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I know a lot of you guys are, and that's all there is to it. So Kaylee Ray's longtime rival, historic rival, Miko Satomura is going to become for the NXT Women's title, NXT UK Women's title, and that's the best thing ever right there. I can tell you that right now. So that's all there's need to know on that, everybody. So that's the best thing ever there. Also, another news I want to get into that 3 Colorado backcountry skiers, by the way, named Seth, Basung, Andy, Jessen, and Adam Palmer were deceased by a huge avalanche that took them out. It was a huge avalanche, by the way. And the skiers, they traveled between Silverton and Offer. There's a new area called the Nose, and I want some of those praise out to those family members of those 3 skiers that are deceased in the huge avalanche. All their fans, all the viewers, all scrubs, this horrific scene, and that's all there's need to know, everybody. Also, the NTSB is going to announce the cause of death of late great Kobe Bryant and 8 others deceased in a hellacious helicopter crash a year ago, and has to rest in peace Kobe, Black Mamba, rest in peace Black Mamba, Mamba mentality, Black Mamba mentality, Liquid Gold Brian will live on forever and ever, and that's all there is you to on everybody. So that's all. There's nothing more to it, everybody. And yep, that was it. So there's nothing more to it. Take that. Also, others here, the Io Shirai will be taking on Tony Storm versus Mercedes Martinez in Triple Threat for NXT Women's Title at a Takeover Vengeance Day, that is, or NXT Vengeance, if you will, on Valentine's, guys. That will be streaming live on the WWE Network. Everybody, be sure to check that out. That's all best things ever there. I can tell you that. And that is all there is you need to know, everybody. And well, that's gonna say it all. I don't want to tell you that. So all you need to know about it. So that's all there is to it. Also, ladies, I want to happy birthdays out to King of Fighters' own Blue Mary Ryan, Takuma Sakazaki, Mr. Karate, and Malin, by the way. And also, those from the King of Fighters. You might see them at King of Fighters 15, by the way. I tell you that much. So that's all this for that. Also, say happy birthdays out to Lawrence Taylor, Natalie and Bruslia, Kyla Kennedy, Cameron, Oscar de la Hoya, Laker, Rosa Parks, Alice Cooper, Dallas Lovato, Hannah Godwin, Kraft, Natalie Krill, Hannibal Burris, Jackyard Jacobson, Malik Monk, Frankie Gomez, Donna Garcia, Carly Patterson, Gabrielle Anwar, Aaron Solo or Damian Sandow, Jeff Horn, Christine Nagayan, Jillian Dempsey, Alessa Marietti, Rusty Kuntz, Melissa Loza, Daniel Vega, Bussy Immaculate, Lauren Ash, and Sabrina Saitama. Everybody, so be sure to check that out, guys. All things must see, must watch, and that's all you need to know about that. That's all there's to it. Same brother wish, brother shout, brother tweets. That's all you guys gotta do. Please make sure you do so on that, and that's all I can say on that, everybody. Also, get into here, by the way, that the Super Scroll and the Psycho Man, they're out on Marvel Constant Champions. Guys, check that out. And that's all the best news that happened there. I can tell you that much. So all there's you gotta know on that, everybody. And also say a wish I brought up to Santana, Proud and Powerful, 150 in the Circle, Inner Circle member, and that's the best thing that was there. And looking forward. That's the best thing that I hope you enjoyed. That's all I can say. So check that out, guys. Check that out. So all this you gotta know, everybody. That's all there is you got to know. And that's all I can say on everybody. Also, right here, there's a reason why I called the fact that the legacy of Tampa Bay Bucks dies. There's a reason before that. So yes. Sorry, guys. The legend of Tampa Bay dies this Sunday. And you want to know why that is? You want to know why, guys? You want to know why that is? Here's an interesting part. Someone says Baba T, I think someone by name Baba T says that Bucks are getting bounced the second round. They are. Because let's be honest here. This past season, Chiefs Kingdom, they destroyed Tampa Bay Bucks in that game. They did. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady choked in that game. Literally choked in that game, which he did. So that's all there's you need to know on that. And I'll tell you this right now. The legacy of Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, that legacy dies by the hands of Chiefs Kingdom. And they're going to Chiefs Kingdom will walk out as back-to-back Super Bowls. And they're going to retire Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay is going to play past 45, play past 46. It's just ridiculous. Tampa Bay is going to retire at some point. Father Time is going to catch up to him. So he thinks.
With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
So clearly,
And lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious infections and blood clots, sometimes fatal, have occurred, as have certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach or intestines, and changes in lab results. Your doctor should monitor your blood work. Tell your doctor about any infections, and if you are or may become pregnant while taking Rinvoq.
Take on RA. Talk to your rheumatologist about.
so they're looking forward to this.
Rinvoq. Make it your mission. If you can't afford your medicine, Alfie may be able to help.
And there's a reason for that. Because Tom Bay, even though he's 43, and he's one of the most underrated, Super Bowl quarterbacks in NFL history. He's a Hall of Fame. He's a future Hall of Fame quarterback. He's playing the game, but you guys gotta realize right now. But you guys gotta understand that Father Time's catching up Tom Brady. I'll tell you that right now. Tom Brady thinks he's gonna win a Super Bowl title. I got news for him. He won't be getting a Super Bowl title. And you gotta realize that Tom Bay, he's not gonna win this one. I'll tell you that he is not gonna be seven-time Super Bowl champion, which he will not be. I'll tell you that right now. So Tom Bay's already proved that he can get to a playoff spot on his own without Belichick. He's already proven that he can secure a Super Bowl spot on his own without Belichick. So, and I'm not gonna say that Tom Bay is gonna walk out as the 7-time Super Bowl champion. It's not happening. It never has in the rule, and it won't be at home either. By Sunday, guys. And honestly, the end game here is that King Mahomes and the Chiefs Kingdom, they'll walk out there back-to-back Super Bowl champs. That's it. That's the same for Coby White that goes strike first, strike hard, no mercy. So Chiefs Kingdom, they're going to strike first, strike hard, no mercy on Tampa Bay Bucks, which they will. So clearly, I'll be very surprised. Satisfied. I'll tell you right now, they'll be really, really satisfied, and they're going to do so much better. Chiefs Kingdom, they're looking pretty good right now. They've now lost, so that's what I'm looking forward to right there, everybody. The Chiefs Kingdom are going back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and that's all I can say, everybody. Check that out, guys. Don't forget, guys, Super Bowl 55 is this Sunday. Everybody, live on CBS, guys. Check that out. All this you gotta know. So that's all there is to everybody. And definitely looking forward to it. I know I am. That's all I can say on there, everybody. So Chiefs Kingdom all the way, guys, all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing there for the Khalil Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, with your thoughts on Chiefs Kingdom walking out as back-to-back Super Bowl champs, by the way, which they will. Or another country. I'll trust my everybody. What are your thoughts exactly on what are your thoughts on that, everybody? That's all those you need to know. So Chiefs Kingdom, they'll walk out as back-to-back Super Bowl champs, which they will be. Tom Bay's not going to get Super Bowl. That's not going to happen. It won't. Tom Bay may be good, but that's just not good enough. So same that goes, you come to the King, you best not miss. So look forward to that, and that's all I say. So that's all there's you need to know, everybody. That's all that you got to know. So all I can say, everybody, that's all I can say. Also, just what are your thoughts on the Knicks defeating the Bulls? What was it? 107 to 103 last night. Let me know about that in the comment section down below. I just want to share about it. That's all there is to it. You need to know for that. With us is the Great Gabe, by the way, for Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy. That's about the out. Just want to share about it. Hope Crash gets a Crash 5 or Crash announcement. So let me know about that in the comment section down below. I just want to share. That's all I can say. So all there's to everybody. That's all there is to it. You need to know. So I'm going to tell you that much, and that's all there is to it. And that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody. And yeah. Looking forward to that, and tell us for that, everybody. That's all there's you to know. So definitely look forward to that, and yeah, this is a lot. Super 55 this Sunday, everybody. Check that out. And that's all there's you to know. Also, Miko Moore, she'll be appearing on NXT. So it'll be a good match. I can tell you that right now. That's all there's you to know. So that's all there's you to know, everybody. So listening to everybody, yeah, best things ever there. I can tell you that much. So nothing more to it, everybody. I can tell you that. And best things ever there. I can tell you. Wait, that's an AEW Dynamite's beach rate results. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll just sort of share everybody. That's all there's to it. Wait, that's on Kenta appearing on AEW attacking Jon Moxley. And Kenny Omega faces Kenta for the IWGP. So you can right on that. That's the best things ever there. I can tell you that. So nothing more to it, right? Nothing more to it. I can tell you that much. So those things, Ladies and gentlemen, also say the Clips. What are your thoughts on the Clips defeating the Pacers 121-99? Did the Clips already learn what the comes down below? Just to sure. Your thoughts on the Bucks defeating the Pacers, by the way, 106, 113 to 130 to 110. Learn the comes down below. That Great Freaks doing pretty good so far. Has lost the beat since I can tell you that right now. That's all you need to know. So they're looking forward to that, which I am, by the way. Also, Keontae Johnson's on-court collapse in that rivalry game between Florida State game. That was not COVID-19, I can tell you that, but he's in good spirits for now. And yeah, that's all there is to it, everybody. That's all that you gotta know. So I'm looking forward to that. I know I am. Everyone else is, and yeah, we'll say a lot. So best things that happen, I can tell you that right now. So definitely looking forward to it, and that's all there is to it. You know that, but that's all there is to it. Also, NTN Speed's coming. The cause of what happened to late great Kobe Bryant, the haters have seen the horrific helicopter crash, and that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody. That's all there is you need to know. Not much I can tell you that much. Send your brother wishes the Blue Mary Ryan to let's see. Takuma Sakazaki, Mr. Karate, Malin. Be sure to send your brother wish and also send your brother to Kendi, Cameron, Isaiah Lee Thompson. Send your brother, man. That's all I can say about on that. That's all there is to it. You need to know. That's the end of the day. I'm at my breaking news and time below. Next week, someone's going a lot more. Clothes, sports, whatever, everything sports later. Everything there's you need to know. That's all there's to it. You need to know. So yeah, it is happening, guys. It's happening. So check that out, guys. Must see, must watch. I'm looking forward to it. I know I am. That's all there is to it. You need to know. So I'll have more breaking news in terms of everything soon. So a whole lot more clothes, sports, everything sports later. So like I said, but take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Peace. Stay with them. Bye bye. Oh, sorry, guys. That a Japanese. So sorry, guys. Also, I forgot that a Japanese president of the Olympics Committee, Tokyo Olympics Committee, he's been accused of making sexist remarks about women. By the way, he says online. By the way, he made more made sexist comments about women. By the way, he said in an online meeting, women talk too much to me in meetings. But he apologized for the comments that he made. This is right here that Yuri said when women are competitive. Women are competitive when one twist and her blurry slide. By the way, women's PC for completing the sewer more than women who had. Yeah, that's all there's to it for that. He says that many times I know the year said this. Yeah, this said this. They think they have something to do. Say with evaluation. And everyone, so something everyone else. He says that the six select comments he made, and he's not even intending to resign. I can tell you that. What a woman thing. Shimmer out of control. Thanks for the business. And yeah, that's all there's to about that. And yeah. So, but it's not 10%. Hopefully, it resigns, by the way, for the Tokyo Olympics. Before the Tokyo Olympics start July 23rd, everybody. So, sure, check that out, guys. That's all there's to know. That's all to say. Also, there's the guys that Daniel Kilgore and DeMarcus Robinson, they were placed in the COVID reserve list, by the way, after a barber had COVID as well. So, King Mahomes wasn't allowed to get his hair cut, I can tell you that. COVID issue. How much they can overcome. A-dish announcements were negative results, and surprising news there, and I'll tell you that much. So let me know about that comes. I'll have more breaking news, sometimes live updates from so on to a whole lot more than close sports and everything, sports and everything there's you need to know about on that. Also, this is guys the Super Scroll versus Psycho Man. That's at Marvel Constant Championship. That out, guys. That's all you need to know on that. Best things ever. I can tell you that. I'll have more breaking, and also the Iori Yagami trailer for King of Fighters 15 is really awesome. Check that out, guys. Must see, must watch. Hope you guys are interested in that. That's all there's to know. Check that out, guys. Must see, must watch everything. That's all there's to know. But more breaking news, live updates, and what's going on more the close sports. But I think there is sports later. I think there's you need to know stuff out safe. But take care, you guys. You guys are good in. Be safe with them. Bye bye.